this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Hornets, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Jordan Poole out there with Murray. And it's Queen in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Golden State, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And it's Post in at the center position. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. He's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there. Shams, thank you. And after breaking out in his 3rd season and winning a title, Jordan Poole has struggled to recapture that high level of last season, encouraging Grant.
He was much more efficient with his shooting, BA. Now can his defense get back to a championship level? We'll see.
Now here's Curry. Launches a 3, and it's Queen with a rebound. Poole against Hield. Poole shot is off.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
An easy 2 on the layup.
Good take. We all know Hield can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open up those driving lanes for him.
Curry against Murray. He's off on the layup. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Green with a screen on Murray. Curry with it. He's picked up by Williamson. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
When you telegraph a cross-court pass, it usually gets picked off.
And they can breathe a little easier on their 4th shot. They finally hit the target.
Now Curry. Last game out, he had 40. Pass to Green. And here's Post. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that 2nd round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's Green missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the dunk by Jones.
I guess you don't need 2 hands when 1 will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Outside Hield. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Jones, the pass to Murray. Back to Jones from the arc. Murray controls the rebound and the putback.
People don't really understand the length of Murray, using that length to grab the offensive board.
The 3 from Curry, and it's Queen with a rebound. The Pelicans lead by 5. Here's Poole. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Outside Curry. Butler on the wing, defended by Jones. And Post gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Murray, following the score by Golden State. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. The kick out, Curry. Three-pointer off the mark.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Murray for three, drains the triple. Murray's got 7 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Warriors trail by 10. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
And so much to take in during the start of the season, Richard. It's hard to not overreact at times.
You got to remember that everything is going to get blown out of proportion in the first week. Give it some time, let it breathe before everyone jumps to conclusions.
The three from Curry. Drops in the three. 5 points in the game.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
It's Poole on the wing. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Post. And he dunks it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Murray against Curry. Murray's shot is good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Warriors trail by 9. On the wing, Curry. Back to Heel. Great D that time from Williamson. The Pelicans have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Murray. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. And that's now 11 points for DeJounte Murray.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Curry against Murray. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And now New Orleans on the break. Pass to Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. On the take. Misses the layup.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Post. And Moody is subbed in for Butler. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The Warriors, second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Williamson passes to Poole. They kick it out to Murray. Shoots from the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Green. Outside Curry. Will it go? And it's Queen with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's the pick. Murray for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Moody. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
So it's the Pelicans now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
No question, Jordan Poole is a true offensive weapon. His next shot never seems far off, and even tough looks can go his way.
For New Orleans, Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Fears in for DeJounte Murray. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. First one falls.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Moody passes to Curry. Shoots over Fears. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Curry's got 7 points.
Does Steph Curry have the greatest jumper ever? Well, yes. And the bucket was another reason why I say yes.
Poole from long range. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the board.
And it's hammered home by Green.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
New Orleans leading by 10. Pass to Williamson. Now Poole. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. The lead now in single digits.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's New Orleans now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Here's Poole for 3. Fears. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Now here's Poole. Coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix. Here's the floater with his first shot attempt. And that one's good. Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
For New Orleans, Misi, he's checked in for Queen. Sadiq Bey comes in for Zion Williamson. And Alvarado's subbed in for Poole. Now here's Potemski to the paint. Here's Post. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. The Pelicans are looking to shoot more 3-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you guys.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, thank you.
They have no answer defensively inside.
.51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out to the right wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Launches it. Podziemski grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Moody. Tipped. Alvarado right side. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here's Pajemski. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The three is up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up 6. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Fears and Murphy at the 2 and the 3. Sadiq Bey out there with Yves Missi. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. Good on both. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Oh, I feel bad for that rim. Kuminga, this is what he does.
Here's Spears. He had 9 points in his last time out. From deep. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Down low. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Pass to Bey. To the inside. Pajemski with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Outside Moody. Here's the 3. Missi grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 5. Inside. Here's Spears. A rebound by Post. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. Tipped. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Got a hand on it.
Boy, Kuminga, this man is explosive at both ends of the floor.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson passes to Jones. Now here's Murray. On the wing, Murray. Jones with a screen on Kuminga. Clock at 6. Releases from 15. The rebound by Post.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He is a big guard at 6'4". Murray getting up.
Warriors trail by 3. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Kuminga's shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 3. On the wing, Jones, defended by Pajemski. Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Down low. Here's post. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Queens checked in.
Checking in for New Orleans, number 22, Derek Queen.
Williamson inside. Kuminga's on him. Outside Murray. 6 to shoot. That shot is off. Great D that time from Pajemski. Here's Butler. Here's Post. Here's the second effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Post has got 12.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
New Orleans calls timeout. We look at Quentin Post. He's been playing really well.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And if you have to ask, what's the name of the game? Well, it's all about ball movement for them. They love to share the rock. And we all know that assists are a great indicator of how well the team is executing.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 19-point game against Phoenix.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Count that bucket. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Post. Outside Butler. Outside Moody. Free throw line jumper. Moody gets one inside.
And in terms of wings, Butler is one of the best passers. And that starts with Jimmy's team-first mindset.
Pelicans trail by 3. Murray passes to Williamson. Williamson powers down the jam.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
Now here's Pajemski. Takes the 3, hits the trifecta. Pajemski's got 5 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Williamson looking around. Pass to Jones. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Pajemski. There's a screen by Kuminga. And he loves. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Excellent alley-oop. Kuminga putting himself in the perfect place to finish that one.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Williamson outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
And New Orleans making a change here. Poole's checked in. Outside Murray. Pass to Poole. Overhealed. And again, New Orleans no good. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Curry. Kuminga, the pass to Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Queen. Butler against Poole. Outside Murray. Just 5 on the clock. They still need this. Rebounded by Hield.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Curry against Murray. Back to Curry. To the inside. Jackson Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Poole against Hield. And he makes it on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Well, the Pelicans shooting just 38% in this quarter. Murray with it. Kuminga defends. Murray passes to Queen. Back to Murray. To the left side wing. Williamson for 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
His shooting motion is just so impeccable. Curry's long ball is one of the prettiest shots in the game.
Now here's Murray. He's got 15. Williamson with a screen on Curry. Williamson outside. From outside the arc. Here's Queen. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Curry surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Kuminga finds Curry. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Hield from outside. Another shot. The 3. The rebound by Murray. Pelicans trail by 13. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Post comes in for Jackson Davis. And Green is subbed in for Kuminga. Outside Murray. To the middle. Here's Queen. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Queen's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Now look, he is a solid distributor. Murray is gifted at finding his teammates pretty much in any spot on the floor.
And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
There's 38 seconds left in the half. Murray with it. He's got 15. Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. Jones with a screen on Green. Here's Williamson. And no good. To the paint. Here's Post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Post has got 16 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that concludes the first half. Warriors ahead, up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Quentin Post, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. The lead is 15. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. The combo up front is Draymond and Post. And it's Butler in at small forward. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Here's New Orleans now. Murray scanning the floor. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Warriors lead by 18. Pass to Post. Poole against Curry. Here's Post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Almost converts despite the contact.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Pelicans trail by 20. Murray, a screen on Hield. Poole from long range. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And this game has Poole's fingertips all over it. This man is dominating right now.
Curry against Murray. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors lead by 15. Green with a screen on Murray. Curry passes to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 8 assists here tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Poole looking it over. Nifty move. The shot, no good. Hield with the defensive effort. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Butler, good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Back to you, Brian.
He plays without fear. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Jones, the pass to Queen. Outside Jones. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Knocks down the long J.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Poole, the pass to Queen. Yep, that one goes. Queen's got 6 points.
Not just a shooter. Poole can skillfully set up others as well.
The Warriors lead by 20. Outside Curry. And there's the drive. 2 points. That one goes.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williamson with a screen on Curry. Here's Murray. Here's Williamson on the wing. Jones. Pass to Poole. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, when you foul Poole, now you got to really wrap him up and foul him. He will find a way to muscle through that for a shot, and he's automatic from the free throw line.
On the wing, Green. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Poole. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 22 was their biggest lead.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Hield. Pass to post. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
You got to keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 for 8.
And I love how he's earned his share of points at the line tonight, not wasting his chances at all.
And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Outside Jones. Now Poole, 25 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Over Hield. Poole shot is off. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Green with a screen on Murray. Inside. Up and in on the layup. Green's got 8.
Oh, Curry is one of the toughest covers in this league, especially when he's working the pick and roll.
The Pelicans have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
The Warriors lead by 23. And here's Curry. He's got 21. The shot's good. Curry's got 23.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Butler. Outside Hield. Butler finds Hield. Here's Post. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And here's Kuminga for three. He can't get that one to fall. Jones with some nice D. Outside Curry. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Poole for three. Knocks down the triple. Poole's got 14 points here in the second half.
And a catch and shoot. Oh, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Screen by Post. Down low. Tipped away. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Here's Curry. 23 points in the game. Screen by Post. This one for three. The putback. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Now here's Murray. He's got 19. Poole outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And here's Curry for three. Jones grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Poole outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Kuminga. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Kuminga's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Poole for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Hield with the ball. To the inside. Here's Post. Uses the glass on the layup. Post has got 28.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Warriors foul. Buddy Hield.
Boy, he's been knocking down the free throws tonight. He's 8 of 9. First one falls for him. Horford, he's checked in for Post. And then for New Orleans, Messi, he's checked in for Queen. Bay comes in for Jones. And it's Fears in for Murray. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's an 18-point game. Down low. Here's Green. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
New Orleans is shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Poole against Hield. Second chance shot. Messi's shot is good. Messi's got his first points in this one.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And it's Hield missing. Pelicans trail by 18. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game. There's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. And here's Kuminga for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Fears. He's covered by Curry. Outside for Bay. Clock at 6. Here's Poole. Soft touch off the glass. Poole's got 37.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Outside Curry. Healed from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Poole outside. Out to the right wing. Bay outside. Pass to Poole. It's tipped. Back to Bay. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Bay's got his second bucket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pelicans trail by 19. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Sadiq Bey, Yves Missi out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Fears in at the 1.
Yeah, what control from the rookie Fears inside. Not allowing the defense to get him off balance.
And the Warriors' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Shot blocked! Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Podziemski. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. From a mid-major school to a first-round pick, Wisconsin native Brandon Podziemski has had quite the rise, RJ.
Yeah, finishes top 5 in Rookie of the Year voting in 2024. Pods gives you a little bit of everything on the floor. Great rebounder for his size also.
Pass to Fears. Ball stolen. And here's Butler outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Fears. Here's Bey. Shoots from the line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler on the wing. Missi grabs the board. Missi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Williamson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Warriors lead by 20. Outside Podziemski. A shot from the low post is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Fears. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And he gets the bucket.
No stopping Kuminga this time. He meets the inside contact with so much intensity, and he pretty much just goes through it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Fears, defended by Podziemski. On the wing, Bey. Picked by Missi. to stop the run. And it's finished by Bay.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Now here's Pajemski. The D's right on him. Bay outside. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Fears. 6 to shoot. Back to Bay. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 22. Outside Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'm going to say that's a 10. Kuminga, yeah, he'll give you a show.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Williamson into the lane. Pass to Fears. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Williamson outside. Fires for three. The shot no good.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. What will happen? He's trying to help his team.
Outside Pajemski. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Fears. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen's checked in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Misi. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Hield touched it last. And the Warriors making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And the Pelicans making a change here. Here's Queen. Outside Jones. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now Green. To the paint. And stolen by Jones. Butler with a steal. Back to Green. Rebounded by New Orleans. Queen's got rebound number 8 now. Williamson passes to Murray. Williamson with a screen on Butler. Murray. And that one comes up a bit short. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 16-5 run. From deep, Melton. And the Warriors miss again. And it's Williamson with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Murray passes to Queen, and he gets that one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The Warriors lead by 23. Pass to Green. Butler surveying the floor. No good on the 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Poole, the pass to Queen. Murray inside, defended by Pajemski. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 21.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. check out our player of the game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. The Warriors lead by 21. Melton outside. Pass to Payton. Moody from outside. He drops it from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That'll be a second foul of the game. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The kick out to Poole. The three. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Pajemski. Pass to Melton. Back to Pajemski. Melton outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Queen. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Jones from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 6 points in the quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Payton with a screen on Murray. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much. We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spencer's checked in. To the middle. And Horford gets it to go.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, Al's at his best.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. The drive by Poole. Deflected. They retain possession. Pass to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
The Warriors lead by 23. Horford, a screen on Murray. To the inside. And Horford powers it home.
A guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot off that pick and roll.
And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. From behind the arc. The offensive rebound. That shot missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Spencer, no good. Poke loose. Inside. And now New Orleans on the break. Outside Murray. Pass to Poole. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Outside Murray. Pass to Poole. Now here's Williamson. Clock at 6. Back to Poole. To halt the run. The rebound by Moody.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Six to shoot. Williamson outside. 4-3. The rebound by Moody.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Kuminga. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Murray's shot is good.
From 3 points per game as a rookie to a night like tonight, Murray has molded himself into a primary scorer in this league.
Here's Pajemski. So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.